In Kenya, the real power doesn't always sit in parliament, it sits in the bank. While politics may dominate headlines, economic power is the silent force shaping this nation. From owning billion-shilling companies, controlling supply chains, and dominating real estate, certain tribes have risen to control major pillars of Kenya's economy. But how did they get there? And why does this matter? In today's video, we'll take a deep dive into the top 10 tribes that control Kenya's economy, not based on stereotypes, but through land ownership, business influence, political power, diaspora wealth, and generational capital. Whether you agree or disagree, one thing is certain, this list will spark debate. Let's get started. Number 10. Kissy. The Kissy community, also called the Abagasi, may not dominate headlines, but they dominate in private healthcare and residential real estate. In the private health sector, you'll find many leading specialists, hospital owners, and chemists who are Kissy, including founders of multi-branch hospitals like Oasis Healthcare Group. They're also heavily represented in pharmaceuticals, diagnostic labs, and private clinics. On the real estate side, many Kissys have built property empires in Ngata Rongai, South Sea, Kissy Town, and parts of Mombasa. Apartments, hostels, and commercial buildings are common investments. Why they matter? They're hardworking, educated, and have a reputation for quietly investing in tangible, income-generating assets. Their preference for cash-based business also gives them financial resilience. Not flashy, but foundational. Number 9. Somali. Often misunderstood and marginalized, the Somali community is an economic giant in Kenya, particularly in trade, logistics, and finance. Eastleigh in Nairobi has been dubbed Kenya's Dubai, thanks to Somali wholesalers who run the multi-billion shilling import-export business. From fabrics, electronics, household goods, to spare parts, Somali entrepreneurs control supply chains that serve not just Kenya, but Uganda, Ethiopia, and South Sudan. Financially, they run key institutions like First Community Bank and Amal Express, dominating Islamic finance and remittance flows. Their connections stretch globally, from Dubai and Qatar to Mogadishu and Minneapolis, creating an unmatched diaspora business network. Why they matter? Their financial discipline, strong communal trust systems, like rotating funds or ayutos, and aggressive trading instincts make them a true economic force. Number 8. Luya. The Luya people, Western Kenya's largest ethnic group, have a wide but often underestimated economic footprint. Many top CEOs, permanent secretaries, and government technocrats hail from Luyaland, including leaders in KCB, the central bank, and the energy sector. In agriculture, they are major sugarcane, maize, and poultry farmers, and are now investing in agro-processing plants. Education is also a Luya stronghold. They own private schools, universities, and dominate teaching, union leadership, and administrative roles. In Kakamega, Bungoma, and Mumias, many are turning old money into new malls, hotels, and transportation businesses. Why they matter? They're deeply embedded in public institutions, land-rich, and increasingly turning to entrepreneurship, especially through SACCOs and cooperative societies. Number 7. Kamba. Kambas are not often viewed as economically dominant, but that's because their power is decentralized and deeply entrepreneurial. They control a large percentage of Nairobi's matatu and long-distance PSV industry. From Machako's country bus to Kitengela to Mombasa, Kamba run fleets are everywhere. Media and creative arts? Many big names, journalists, TV anchors, makeup artists, fashion designers, are Kamba. The tribe has a powerful footprint in Kenya's beauty, media, and content creation space. The Kamba are also known for their historic dominance in Kenya's military and disciplined forces. Military pensions, salaries, and influence have transformed entire regions like Mawala and Matu. In Kitengela, Malolongo, and Athi River, Kamba investors have built estates, petrol stations, and car washes. Why they matter? Their quiet investment culture, practical business sense, and natural discipline make them a force in both urban and peri-urban economies. Number 6. Meru. The Meru are among Kenya's most resourceful and quietly wealthy communities. Mira, caught as a billion-shilling cash crop, with Meru being the global hub. It fuels trade between Kenya and Somalia, with daily airlifts from Maua to Mogadishu. They also farm tea, coffee, macadamia, bananas, and many are now into herbs like rosemary and essential oils. Meru entrepreneurs dominate logistics and long-distance trucking between Nairobi, Isiolo, and northern Kenya. Wealthy Meru politicians and business families have invested in hotels, real estate, and fuel stations. Why they matter? They're natural traders with a sharp eye for opportunity, especially in agriculture, logistics, and rural finance. Number 5. Kalenjin. Best known for athletics and politics, the Kalenjin are also growing into serious economic players. Former and current politicians, William Ruto, Henry Kosgei, and others, have invested in hotels, farms, poultry businesses, and high-end properties in Nairobi, Eldoret, and abroad. The region is Kenya's dairy powerhouse, producing milk, yogurt, and cheese for major urban centers. Companies like Brookside and New KCC depend heavily on Kalenjin farmers. Athletics also plays a big role. Many elite runners have invested prize money into apartment blocks, transport companies, and tech startups. Why they matter? Their connection to political power means they get access to tenders, state projects, and land, creating a hybrid of economic and political dominance. Number 4. Coastal Arabs, Swahili. Though numerically small, this community controls some of Kenya's most valuable land and tourism assets. In Mombasa, Malindi, and Lamu, prime land and beachfront property has been held in Arab Swahili families for generations. They run shipping logistics, dhow construction, and port-related businesses, plus control parts of the old town economies like spice trade and real estate. From heritage hotels to global resorts, their quiet power over the coast's tourism and hospitality economy is unmatched. Why they matter? Generational wealth, land titles from the 1800s, and a global trade history make this community silently powerful. Number 3. Luo. Luo influence goes beyond their numbers, into education, NGOs, and the digital diaspora. They are statistically one of the most educated tribes, dominating public universities, academic research, and high-level civil service. The Luo diaspora is massive, in the UK, US, South Africa, and Gulf. They send back remittances, fund schools, build homes, and start businesses, creating a flow of external capital unmatched by most tribes. They also dominate entertainment, from music, Otile Brown, Nyashinsky, to comedy, to political mobilization. Why they matter? They wield soft power through influence, networks, and education, creating wealth through global ideas and positioning. Number 2. Indian Kenyan community. Though not considered a tribe in the traditional sense, this community has the deepest roots in commercial Kenya. They own hundreds of factories in industrial area, Mombasa Road, and Thika, producing everything from steel, textiles, food, to chemicals. From construction companies to malls, e.g. Sarit Center, Westgate, their business empires are family-run and multi-generational. They also own top schools, hospitals, and logistics companies. Why they matter? They taught Kenya the power of systems, generational succession, savings culture, and reinvesting profit into business. Number 1. Kikuyu. No surprise here. The Kikuyu tribe dominates Kenya's economy at almost every level. They control Nairobi's real estate, from Runda, Kiambu Road, Donholm, to Juja, Nakuru, Nyahururu, and Nyeri. Kikuyu investors build malls, hostels, apartments, and industrial parks. They run banks, Equity Bank founder Peter Munga, insurance companies, media houses, Inoro TV, and major agribusiness firms, Del Monte leases, milk plants, coffee farms. And of course, the Kenyatta family alone controls billions in land, hospitality, education, and logistics. Why they matter? Early access to education and land, plus strong savings culture, tight community support, and a fearless business mindset. So, is Kenya's economy really tribal? Or is it cultural? From old money to new hustles, these communities have shaped the economic map of Kenya. What do you think? Is your tribe rising or falling in the economic ranks? Drop a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe for more real, raw, and rich conversations about Kenya's money, power, and future.